And we are back. We just arrived to the HQ. Mia and I have had our coffee, and there it is. That's what it looks like now when the gate opens. It's absolutely crazy. Mia, you have not experienced the trailer yet. You ready for this?
Oh, God.
You ready for this, girl?
I don't know, am I?
What do you think?
That is scary. Going that quick is nerve-wracking, I won't lie.
Well, it looks really close.
Yeah. I can put my arm out and like
What's
touch
funny
it.
is right now we would not be able to get out of this car
No.
because the doors go up.
Yep.
Huge shout out to everybody who made this happen. Number one, Evan. Evan was an absolute beast. He is one of my friends, much like Dave, where it's like whatever it takes, we don't quit. We ran into so many obstacles yesterday and Evan's like, all right, if we can't drill it, weld it. So he literally got a welder from Home Depot and welded everything together for us. But this thing is low, like look at this. Look at that. It
Stop
looks like
calling.
you've been in a crash.
Yeah, because my phone flew, so Siri was like, it looks like you've been in a crash. We're gonna call 911 unless you stop the trigger.
Oh no!
Holy
Did you get
crap.
it stopped?
I stopped it, yeah, I stopped it. It started going, wah, wah. I'm like, don't call the cops.
Oh, it's pretty low. That is just so freaking awesome. So today, the boys are gonna come back and I'm going to, for the very first time, tandem in the twin turbo F12 with the McLaren. Now, in the last video, you probably saw that the McLaren was having a little bit of issues and was stalling out. I really hope if I'm following him, I'm gonna give him a lot of room. If I'm following him, that the car doesn't stall out in front of me. Because if we were moving, that would suck. And they're back. Good morning. Do you get your rest, your sleep after last night's crazy events? Your ears? Yeah, my ears too.
Yeah.
I go deaf. Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Welcome back. We'll get the cars warmed up and we'll just get to it.
Yeah.
It looks a lot different during the day. It's so cool.
Somehow it looks even lower in the light to me. I don't know why, but it does.
It looks low.
I understood when you were like ducking under, when you went under the first time. I was like, I felt the same way. Yeah, I was just like, ah.
Yeah, my first time going under, I ducked too.
Yes, me too.
I was like this, you go under and you're like,
Yes.
we probably want to get them warmed up and just get to it. You and I will tandem.
Yeah.
I've never tandem before.
Never.
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 Like never. No car ever.
No.
So I'll just follow you. I think it's common sense. I just try to mimic what you're doing unless it's bad. Like if you drive into a wall, I don't follow you. I don't think anyone's ever done two supercars.
This should be first.
Have you ever seen two supercars drifting? This is where in YouTube,
Yeah.
we can say this is the world's first. The YouTube loves this. World's first supercar tandem.
And
Yes.
the crazy thing is,
It's true though.
things going under the container. That is
And going under.
GoPros, check. Extra
Got
camera lines.
Lots of cameras.
You're getting the GoPro set up, and I'm getting prepared for ear protection and eye protection to keep tire and dirt out of my eyes. Dad's just moving the SVJ, and it is almost time. You excited?
Exciting.
Well, it's January. You survived the holidays. For some people, it's not a great time. The stress from family, finances, or traumatic childhood memories come back. And then January hits, you get your credit card bills, and overall it's just a hard time with the weather and other things going on in your life. So what do? Well, like most people, you seek help. Maybe you go see a therapist. But this is what you walk into. The cold office, and then the therapist calls into the room. No artwork on the walls, no pictures. It's great, and overall it can be really intimidating. That's why I love today's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is fully online. It's up to you how you want to receive your counseling sessions. You can do messaging inside the app, video, voice calls. Really, it's up to you, but you can do it in the convenience of anywhere. In your car, at home, on a walk. Again, you're in control. You're not in some weird environment that honestly can be really uncomfortable, especially when you're trying to open up about your feelings. The best part about the new year is like a blank page. Write your new story. What do you want to accomplish? Who do you want to be? What do you want to deal with? Having somebody on your side that's unbiased, that really wants to help, to listen, to offer perspective is really important. It's helped me immensely, and it can really help you guys. They have over 30,000 licensed specialists there ready for you when you're ready to make that first step. They make sure the therapists are well qualified, and if you get matched with a therapist that you're not really happy with, you can switch anytime for no additional costs. Getting started is super simple. Just click the questionnaire below, fill it out, and then typically match with a therapist in just a few days. You can scan the QR code on the screen right now to get started, or go to betterhelp.com/DDE and get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/DDE. Back to the vlog.
So I figured this is gonna look a lot cooler with the SVJ in the background of the shots. When we come in, you come in and drift around here. This will be in the background.
Yeah, that's a bit. You're a crazy man.
Gotta hope no one loses it and slides into the SVJ.
Expensive quality.
Yeah, that's a more expensive cone for sure. We're ready. Oh, that was crazy. First time.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That looks sick.
I wanted to get closer, and then right when I started to get closer, something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened to your car?
Maybe clutch
The clutch?
broken.
Really?
Yeah.
So you let the clutch out and it doesn't go anywhere?
Not going.
Or maybe an axle?
Axle? Axle or clutch?
Axle or
Recheck.
clutch?
Yeah.
Do you guys have spare parts?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
One clutch in there.
One clutch.
One clutch.
Yep. And anything going wrong, we hope the clutch. Yeah.
How long to change a clutch?
2 days. About 1 day, 2 days.
1 to 2 days.
Yep.
Do you need a lift?
Yep.
Yeah. You can use our shop. Yeah.
We have the clutch and some tools, and
Of course.
can be work. Yeah.
Whatever you need. Well, let's go look at this
Yeah.
monster. Man, if you think drifting takes a lot of concentration, it does. You're right. Then add in a trailer and elements that don't move if you hit them. And then add in a moving car that you're following, that if that car slows down or speeds up, you have to follow it. Or if it comes to a stop, like you did that one time, I had to put the clutch in, use the front brakes, use the handbrake, and stop from hitting the back heel.
I thought.
Yeah, drifting is very challenging.
Yeah,
that's why
challenging.
I like it. I really like it. So is there a way to test if it is the clutch or an axle? Because if it's an axle, we'd have to start looking for one. If it's the clutch, you guys have it. So in first gear, foot all the way up.
So that means clutch,
Probably clutch.
which is a good
Yeah,
thing.
it has a very small clutch,
Oh,
so
it's
it can be broken very easily because this car is a race-based car, you know, so they don't use the clutch.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's actually a really good point. So this car is a GT3 level road car.
Yeah.
So the reason why it has a clutch pedal is just to get you going in first gear or reverse.
Yeah.
Other than that, they don't use the clutch. The car is not meant to use it. You really only use it a few times in a race, you know? Basically, when you start to leave the pits, warm up, a lot of the time they warm the cars up and then it's like a rolling starter, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yep.
So anyhow, they don't use the clutch. Where in drifting, you're using the clutch to control the car all the time, engaging, disengaging.
Yes.
And sometimes if there's not enough power, you'll like kick the clutch and not even let your foot off the throttle, so it's just hammering the clutch the whole time. Have you gone through a clutch before?
One time.
One time.
Use maybe 4 or 5 times.
Oh, for you used the car 4 or
Yeah.
5 times,
Yeah.
and then it broke.
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yep.
Now he fixed his car. Let's get it in the garage.
Yeah.
Now I'ma break it down real simple. If you go inside, she controlling your mental. Damn the sentence, flip my world upside down. Fresh Prince, I've been praying to her presence ever since. She make me wanna worship.
The jack to jack up the back, and we'll be able to get these under. Because right now, look, they're too low.
I'ma break it down real simple. If you go inside, she controlling your mental. Damn the sentence, flip my world upside down.
He's getting his workout in. 2 hands, go. Let's see.
hands.
Look at this.
Because this car.
Because race car.
No problem.
She make me wanna worship.
Hey. Who's here? Hey! Vin! That sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Your car sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, don't turn it off. You gotta drive under the trailer.
I got a coffee, I gotta put my stuff down.
No, you have to drive under the trailer with a coffee and a manual gearbox. If you're not gonna
donuts around.
if you're not gonna drift it like we did, you have to at least drive under it with a coffee in hand.
No, I have
making
to
a
drift
phone
it. I gotta
call.
make him proud.
You do.
Yeah, I'm the only one in America that could try to replicate being Arios with the 360. So, you know.
Dude, we've been having fun. So much fun. He just broke his car.
Yeah. I came here for nothing. I see this guy all the time. I'm leaving.
He's leaving. He's leaving.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
It's cute.
What's up, dude? How are you? Welcome to America.
No, you're just in time to help fix the car.
All right. Yeah, I got my dirty pants. Let's go.
So what do you think of this?
Yeah, this is cool. It's a good setup. I like the figure 8 box over there, and then you got a clipping point here.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Dude, it turned out really good.
The trailer there is actually a really nice idea.
We got this going on.
Oh boy.
Dude, this thing is gnarly. It's like a full-fledged road racing car.
So what happened to it?
Maybe clutch.
Clutch?
You think
Because you made it manual, right?
Yeah.
No, it is manual. It's a full GT3 road racing car.
Yeah.
So just like my Evo 2,
Yeah.
sequential gearbox with a clutch pedal.
Yep.
Oh.
So all he did was what I did to my Huracan with the DCT. He just added
yeah.
another more rally style
Yeah,
lever,
yeah.
right, to control the gearbox. So
Sick.
it's a factory road racing clutch setup that's only meant to basically be
Yeah, so
used
this
in and
guy,
out
I
of the
mean, your
pits.
360 is a Modena,
Yeah.
but you just bought a 430 Challenge,
Yeah.
right? So you buy a challenge car and build it into a drift car.
Yes.
It's pretty smart, because
Yes.
it has all the stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing he needs to do though, and I'm surprised that after the years of work he hasn't done, is he needs to take the clutch and get someone to build a way sturdier clutch.
Yep.
Because road race cars are not meant to be clutch kicked like,
Yep.
you know,
No clutch kick, yeah.
right? It's beating the shit out of this clutch. It's only
Yeah.
meant to leave the pit lane and then be put on a trailer.
Yeah. Transmission's right there. This thing comes out in 5 minutes.
Comes out in
Right there.
in 2 days.
About 2 days.
Is it hard?
Very hard because all the time.
Not with your help.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, 1 day.
Yeah.
One day.
I did the clutch in my 360. It took
Yeah.
2 days. There's just so much stuff to take out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how much torque's on it normally. Vin's like, man, it's good. Look, it's turning, it's working. I can feel it engaging. That's how it works.
David, I'm actually strong. You just got those glam muscles, all right? When you have a little bit more mass behind you, you can move things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
door is actually part of the aero, so it's got the wood on the bottom.
Yeah.
How crazy is this?
Again, back to the Because race car, there's the wood we'd see on the splitter of the Evo. They put it all along the door on this car. So that's just like a bicycle.
Yeah.
So that's what you use to open the door from the inside?
Yes.
Wow.
Had to get the most American rental car. You're gonna go do a takeover later.
Bam. We're taking all the cars. Why? Because one van's full of wheels and the other van is gone. And this is D&E, right? We drive supercars. Track's up there exactly a quarter mile from here.
Less than you can afford, pal.
That's so good.
Pocket change for you, pal. 360.
Spot.
Nice.
I don't know what Vin's got us into. I've never been here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
So I cannot vouch for this place.
Yeah.
If it's good,
Yeah.
it's my idea. If it's bad, it's Vin's idea.
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
The Steelhead?
Well, it's like they got like a bunch of stuff.
I
So
like
you
it.
get coffee, pizza,
Tacos? Tacos I can do. Tacos.
Tacos.
Very, very Southern California. Yeah, there we go. This looks good. And what do we think? Good?
Mine.
Yeah? Look at this.
Are you allowed to eat that many carbs?
Sounds good. You're liking Ferrari or what?
Specifically that one, but yeah. I like how it looks. I don't know. I like the color of it. I think.
The color?
It looks old school, but
Yeah,
in
it
like
does.
a modern way still. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you like the classic Ferrari red with tan interior. And
Hell
there's
yeah.
a ton of those in that colorway.
That's cool.
So yeah, if you got it in the red with tan, I think you'd really like that. They also make them in a convertible,
Oh, that's cool.
a soft top. So they look pretty rad with the top down.
I bet.
They got the roll bars behind your head. They look rad. That is a lot of car to be trying to do that. Very unpredictable.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's very unpredictable. Put it down and see if it'll drive.
Or you try?
You'll know right away when you start trying to move the car. It's either gonna work or we're gonna end up right back in this situation.
I think it'll work.
All right.
Optimistic.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
That's moving. That's a good start, yeah. See? It's in first gear.
That's like
Clutch.
It is a clutch.
wow, that's bad.
It's a clutch.
He okay, so he had the car idling in first gear, so the wheels are moving, and pulled the handbrake, and the wheels stopped.
But didn't stop
But the engine didn't even dip down.
Not at all.
So that means that clutch is smoked. That's bad. I've never even seen that. Like, that's crazy.
I love it. Went from optimistic to just rubbing it right in.
It's time to go.
He is just right under there. That's a lot of trust for that to be holding the wheel from rolling back. He's in there. Hi.
Hi.
keep taking parts apart. You guys are gonna get to see how a McLaren GT3 transmission comes out. Holy, that's one big carbon piece. Well, the boys are working on the car in here. We're gonna come out and see if Vin can send the 360.
Remember the first time when I bought the car, the day I got it, and I tried to do a burnout in it?
Yeah, that went well.
Yeah, I hope it goes.
Speaking of clutches, you smoked the out of your clutch.
Hoping this goes
Is
slightly
it the same
better.
clutch?
No, when I did the manual trans swap, I changed the clutch. And the clutch I took out looked perfect. It was not smoked at all. I mean, I drove the car another like...
It was smoked. I have the video proof of it. Like,
sure, but...
there was clouds of smoke from your
I
clutch,
know, all you
not
guys
your
were like,
wheels.
oh, you're not going to be able to drive this car. I put like 6,000 miles on it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh, it's stronger than we anticipated. Let's see where we're at.
22 PSI.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot more. Like double. Tire pressures are up. Yeah? Yeah?
It works. It just kind of wants to like spin around though. I got to see if it'll like slide.
There you go.
I got one.
Yeah, no, you got like two.
It doesn't feel good though.
Yeah, I mean, these cars were not meant to do this. Hey, we got a visitor, and they brought a supercar. Maserati. Doors up.
Look at me go.
Doors up. Welcome,
Dude, it's
Adam.
like having doors like this.
Welcome to the DDHQ, man.
I know, it's cool to be here.
Yeah, welcome. Come on around the corner. The guys have already broken the drift McLaren.
Oh no. Oh hey.
So welcome to our little place in the middle of LA Compton area.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Looks so cool.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
This is your signature color too, right?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
More pink in person. On camera, it looks a little red.
Yeah, it's like it's not neon, but it like kind of is.
Yeah. So this is it. Yeah. Bring your car here one day.
I know, I need to.
Please come and rip around. We want to invite. So the goal is to create kind of like a Gymkhana style course. We've got a bunch of more obstacles coming.
Cool.
The trailer was the first big one. Last night on a whim, I bought 12 barrels just so that we had something. And we had some really cool obstacles coming. We're gonna set up a course. There's gonna be an official start and finish line. So you run and it'll go all the way up into here.
I was gonna say, you gotta use the jump a little bit.
We will. So we're gonna have the whole thing, and then we're gonna do like Top Gear. People are gonna come, instead of us having
lap time?
Yeah, lap time. So instead of us having a Stig and a car, it'll be the driver in his car comes here, and whoever can get the best lap time after we've got 10 times decent time set, if anybody can get the top time, we're literally gonna give you cash.
Is there a tire roll?
No tire rule, no car rule. You can come here and drive the whatever you want.
All right.
Like if something can come here,
It just needs wheels?
it can't be a motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, just needs wheels and you can drive it.
All right.
So you want to come and see the McLaren?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing is,
So fun fact, I got to drive with Suzuki in that car in Japan
Yeah.
with my and I was terrified because it was like, you know, if something happens and we're in a train of like dozens and dozens of cars and that thing gets wadded up, ooh, you're gonna feel bad.
well, that's what Vin was saying. He's like, this guy's in Japan driving this McLaren GT3 car amongst like all these like chase boxes and like funny things.
It's gangster. Like,
Yeah, I think it's the coolest thing ever
I
to
know.
see a McLaren and a 360 at Ibisu with like clapped out S13s. It's the best.
He did the clutch in though.
Oh no.
Yeah. Broken.
Oh, no. Wow, I like the new color.
Yeah, new car, yes.
You guys have already got it pretty torn down. You guys are getting through this quick. Look to the rescue, Adam.
Oh, use that lightly.
Wow,
I'm gonna help take some measurements to see if we have some universal stuff that you can use to make the interior a little more
Talking
spicy.
about having something that can at least be a temporary dash. Like just,
The first ever 240 SX dashboard in a Ferrari.
dude, I'm down.
E92 dash. They're
I'm down.
they're cool. We
Yeah.
have. I think we have a few of them.
He was also saying, you know, I'm gonna need to obviously make multiple versions of the angle kit. So he has a guy that can scan this, build billet versions of my angle kit. Some of the issues the car has is simple stuff like we're having a problem with running into where the battery and the alternator are overwhelmed with all the electronics. So electric power steering is running, both fans start running. You know, if I'm driving at night now, the lights are on, all that draws from the system and it can't handle it. And after running the car for even not even that long, you just watch the battery just getting sucked dry. So I have to stop all the time, or even worse, the only belt that currently fits on here that keeps getting shredded is this one-off weird belt from a tiny little motored car over in Europe. And it's a 4-rib, it's really small, and the actual pulley on the motor, which is a Ferrari pulley, is a 6-rib, and there's no guides and there's no tensioner. So basically at 9,000 plus RPM, when I'm ripping on this thing, the belt eventually comes off and gets shredded. And the only place to buy the belt, it's not at AutoZone, it's not at any shops here in North America. You can only buy them on Amazon and they get shipped from Europe. And I literally bought the last 9 that I could find on planet Earth. And after those 9 get shredded, I'm out of luck. Plus I could use a better alternator to actually, you know, keep the system going, keep the car going. So he's got all sorts of ideas. He's like, bro, I could be a lot more helpful if you just moved to Florida. And I was like, me and alligators don't get along.
So I was thinking something like this. Like it's kind of like a universal carbon door card, because that'll give you room for this.
Yeah.
And then what you could do is like this would be really easy to make say you make a sheet metal piece here, paint match it to the red, so it's like kind of like a red, looks like factory, but then you have the carbon insert here that would kind of enhance this a little bit.
That'd be perfect. I don't need anything crazy. It's a race car. I just want it to like not have a barcode.
No, I agree. It needs some finishing touches.
Can we take these out, or we don't care about weight?
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take them out.
Yeah, save some weight on them doors.
Let's do it. Well, we've discussed a lot. Got some things in the works. Adam, this is super helpful, so thank you.
Not yet. Don't say thank you yet. I haven't done anything.
Ideas are helpful.
Even offering, but like ideas are helpful. Yeah. Like even when you're like, you could do this with the door card and then this insert, and it helps a lot. I appreciate you, man.
Of course, dude. Always.
You are out of here. That's why I turned the camera back on, because
just for that, I'm honored.
We're gonna say goodbye to Vin. Get the hell out of here.
Let me see something on your way out. Let me see something.
Right? We got to see something.
I don't want to look at that. It's terrible.
No, well, the driving part.
Bye, man.
Bye, nice to see you.
Were you sleeping?
No.
You were sleeping. She was sleeping for sure. I saw her head down like her. Here's a little update. These guys have torn this thing apart. You guys are making quick work of all this. Well, Vin's liquid horsepower is trickling down. It's not quite raining, but it's sprinkling. You can see. Yeah, it's sprinkling.
Hell yeah.
Under the trailer.
That's factory.
I don't have a watch on, but that was not 5 hours. You guys are getting good at this.
Yeah.
It's a bit sparkly. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm gonna assume it's not supposed to look like that.
I think it's the coolest thing. He's got an ORC clutch on this thing. That's like a super JDM clutch that like we put on like GT3 and stuff. So to see one on that McLaren's sick.
Crazy.
And this is kind of crazy. I've never seen a quad plate. That's a lot of plates.
Right? Which is why McLaren, if they see this video, is probably like, of course it's not supposed to last, you idiot. They're like, we weren't designing this for you to be like, wah 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 wah, with a Ferrari chasing you under a trailer. Wah. Guys at McLaren are probably like, this is crazy. This is like free R&D. How long do our clutches last? So testing now.
Yes, testing.
They're gonna take the car out and test it.
Yep.
But they're not gonna do a whole lot of drifting because this is a really tight space, the block. You do have to use the clutch a lot to keep the car going. And this is their last clutch. And they have an event, which I'm gonna stick around for. I go with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go drifting at Willow Springs. It's an actual open drifting event. So we'll be able to take the two cars and we'll be able to tandem on a bigger course.
Yes.
And get more speed. And on a bigger course, he can carry more momentum and not have to use the clutch all the time to keep it going in such tight areas. Checking everything, making sure there's no leaks before they take it out onto the block. They're just gonna make sure that the new clutch, everything's operating properly. Fingers crossed, it's the last clutch they have. We're about to find out. Did it fix the car, or is the wide-body McLaren GT3 car done until we can find a new one, which might not be that easy. I think we're just pushing it out.
Very light.
Very light. Look at all that OG carbon tub. And it's back.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good work.
Now he's flexing on the F12.
I know,
Doors
right?
go up. Doors go up. Nice work. Yay! And it's back.
McLaren is back.
Just in time for what feels like rain.
Yeah.
Hold out.
You think so?
I hope.
I hope so too.
He was saying, you know, he was saying he's not drifting today. He was saying he will not drift today.
Yeah. Well, he has to. Adam's here.
Promise me you will not drift today.
He's got to take Adam for a ride.
I mean, sure.
Should take Adam in the seat.
What noise did I just heard? Was that some sort of
Turbo.
that little click?
No, the click is the actuator for the gears.
That's sick. So it's like a pneumatic shifter?
Added the
Yeah. Yeah, that's sick.
Little bit trouble. No neutral.
No neutral.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe clutch not good, but can drive.
Huh.
But can drive.
Can drive.
He said. He's a driver.
He says, yeah. Can you take Adam for a little ride?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm down.
All right. I'm going to give you my camera.
All right. I got
You've
you.
just officially become DD vlogger.
I just woke up.
Right here. Go pull this
Sorry,
thing.
I'm new to the supercar world.
There you go. I'm new to this too. This is like the original McLaren. They were like, door handle? Yeah, let's put this thing here.
Oh, that's a full race car. It's cool because the last time I saw this car, we were in Japan.
Yes.
Driving together with my Okay. It's so cool. Smells like crazy fuel.
Yeah.
Race gas?
Yes.
Yeah. I love it. That starter is so cool. It's so patchy. The grip is all over the place. Very, very challenging. Woo! Thank you. The one thing that video will never do justice is the difference in grip going from like the rubber to the asphalt. It's crazy. It's no joke. Swinging a car around here while it's patchy and wet is like crazy, especially a car like that.
It's you try to explain it on camera, but you just can't until you get here and you actually, your butt tells you that this place is very dangerous.
Oh yeah, big time.
Very dangerous.
But good job, good driver.
Yeah. World's first supercar tandem was today.
Yeah.
We've never seen two supercars ever tandem before.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Think of any video on the internet where you've ever seen two supercars with angle kits drifting together.
The problem is there's too many videos on the internet.
I've seen all of them.
Every single one?
And this is a world's first.